what house looks like when there is no man in it. Falco is gone and I'm feeding her chicken nuggets. I'm not a good mom. Hello, welcome to a brand new vlog. I am starting this one once again on Saturday. We are just about to head out of the door and we don't know exactly what we want to do. It's not that we have any clear plan, but that feels like that it's a pattern for our weekends. Falco feels a little bit uninspired of going to the very same places that we do every single time. I say it's better than sitting at home because what is here to do? Well, it's arguable, I would guess, because he would probably be more entertained like lounging around and spending time outside in the yard, which he doesn't get to do that much. But I really want to use this weekend being outside because first, the weather is getting worse on Sunday, and secondly, I'm alone almost the whole week, working week at least, so I really need to put myself in the spirit for that, which means I need a very good weekend. Anyhow, I'm already half prepared. Just want to add up a little bit of blush and a little bit of lipstick. Once I get new things, then I start getting a little bit obsessed with those and don't touch my old makeup for a while, which is okay, I would guess. That's that. Pat McGrath Labs lip gloss. So before I head out of the door, this is the outfit. I also have been feeling very uninspired lately because I think that I really am at the point where I dislike myself severely. It has something to do with the fact that I feel really depleted, like my hair needs a good wash. And yeah, if I would have started with that, we would not be able to go out anymore today. So I just decided to do a low bun and hope that it's not that visible for everyone around me as it makes me feel, at least. And I'm wearing this super crinkled linen top. Maybe others think that it's a vibe and an intentional thing, but I would have loved to have a moment of steaming it. Maybe I should have done it last night, but just the reality of life, I wanted to upload my video as promised, as always, on Friday, and it took almost the entire evening, so much so that I was done at 23 o'clock. And you can imagine with everything else, I was not even in bed at midnight. So I didn't really get a moment to prepare myself for today. Anyhow, this is gonna be the outfit, and I'm gonna take my Kelly bag with me and obviously wear the sunglasses because it's the last sunny day that we have in Hamburg, I guess. Leiah is literally obsessed with this soap pistol, almost so much that we have every evening a little drama to convince her to leave it downstairs or just simply not to blow the soap balloons. Is it called soap balloons? In the house. Same thing happening right now. I'm already in the car and we are waiting for her to also join us. Quick stop to bring my trench coat for cleaning because that's been a long overdue. Where is it happening? Oh, here. Apparently, today there is a little market in the center. Something that I was not aware of. But yeah. So, here we go. So, Falco, hast du auch 30 € pro Reinigung bezahlt? Das ist mächtig. Anyway, a little bit buffed with the price of the dry cleaner. Falco just dropped me out because Leiah is still sleeping and I decided that I'm gonna use the chance to stroll a few shops that I wanted to do. First things first, I need to find a sun hat for Leiah because it's super hot and I just don't want obviously her to get any sunburn at this age, or any age really. Want to quickly show you full outfit of the day because I added up a layer more. Somehow I don't even know why, but I feel really uncomfortable wearing this bomber jacket that I actually got in this part of the city. My Kelly bag, Eide ballerinas that you probably saw, and arcade skirt. So hope you like my outfit because I really love it. One of my favorite cafes in the area. Another of my favorite brunch places. The little one is awake, so I am running back to Falco. Did a little bit of shopping, but not for the items that I initially wanted to. I could not find any sun hat that I liked so far, or any actually. And instead I got a water bottle and a lipstick for her because she loves to play around with mine, so maybe that's gonna distract her for a little bit. All in all, absolutely unnecessary, but I hope that she's gonna have fun with it. Let's see the reaction. Leiah is having a successful day. She got also the sun hat. She chose the most ugly one, if you ask me, but she would not let it go. Falco is really pissed that I say it, but it really was one of the uglier choices. She's currently obsessed with the lila color, and everything that resembles lila is for her a non-disputable option. So we are in an area that apparently still belongs or is part of Eppendorf, but I never saw, and we're discovering it because the restaurant that I picked apparently is a little bit further than the usual streets where we hang around. So let me show you quickly around. Okay, our food arrived and it really looks very good. It is the mushroom lasagna. I don't even know the exact name of Steinpilz. Do you know it in English? And then Falco got Bauernhof-Frühstück, which is basically potatoes with eggs and some vegetables with it. We moved to the shadow because we were worried that Leiah would get sunburn. The food is really delicious. I would say 10 out of 10. How is yours? It's just really good. Wir sind beide drauf. Papa ist auch drauf. Guck, nur von hinten. Ja. Sollen wir vorbeilaufen? usual spot, you guys. I have no clue what I vlogged the other day. There were a whole lot of things going on. As I often say, it's never a dull moment with a little toddler. So we were both wrapped around the fingers of Leiah whilst being in the Eppendorf. I feel like that the day was still a success because we did everything that we wanted and I got everything that I wanted to purchase as well, which I'm gonna show you in a minute. But because it's morning and I want to quickly also get ready, I thought I'm gonna film it as well. So here we go. I just clipped on this little Kess Berlin clip-ons, which were such a lovely add-on to my previous order. It came as a gift. I wanted to try for the very first time this Reedle Shot in 100. If you remember, first time I purchased the 51 and without trying it on I returned it because all the reviews said that it was just way too mild. I hope after trying this on I won't regret that decision, bearing in mind that I have very sensitive skin. You're gonna be a witness of the very genuine and organic try-on of this product. Really obsessed with the packaging of it. It's so beautiful. Took off the little clasp as well. Basically, they recommend to put this on directly on your clear skin as a first step of your skincare. I'm gonna put little scoops all over my cheeks, just the way I've seen it on all over the social media. So. Honest word, not even sure if we should be using this much of a product on one application, bearing in mind that they recommend to apply it every single day. That's what everyone is doing, so slowly massaging it in. To be frank, can't really feel much. Is it supposed to do something more? Or is it just way too mild for my skin? I can feel tiny Pringles, but it's just I need to concentrate very lot on it. But maybe it comes after a few seconds. Most of the girls that I've seen using it were having really red skin aftermath, but I think it was for the ones that used 300 and 700. Not sure if it's a good thing or bad that it's mild. Technically, the 100 is supposed to remove the dead skin cells, and with this Zika technology that is sort of a liquid microneedling, it's supposed to help penetrate the products that you apply on top of it for your skincare. Maybe for that purpose, 100 is enough. And for everything else that you want to do, like help with hyperpigmentation and other stuff, maybe you need to go with 300 and 700. All in all, this is the very true application and try on of the Reedle Shot in 100. As you can see, no redness, no rush. I just applied the ordinary hyaluronic acid, most, unproblematic serum on top of it, just for the sake of trying for the first time to be able to pinpoint if I get any kind of reaction. I would not want to now, for example, go with more harsh serums where the suspect could lie. I see girls doing this motion because apparently it stinks that badly. I don't have any of that. What can I say? Little bit of rose confetti, Hermes lip balm. Smells and feels and looks gorgeous. Let's quickly put on the makeup as well. Oh, okay, I'm tuning in back. I can definitely feel right now this tickly, pringly sensation. Maybe I had to give it a few minutes and just it kicked in right now. Not sure. Redness is not visible, apart from my, some pigmentation marks that I anyway have. But it's working, You guys, I don't know if I mentioned, but the next 3 days, Leiah and I are going to be alone. And I honestly don't know why, but it always makes me feel anxious and a little bit worried. For example, last night she woke up again at night crying and I could not find any sentence that would calm her. She would not want to be touched. I think it was one of those night terror situations, or just our preparation for Falco leaving with words, you know, like I tried to explain to her a few times. Maybe that kicked in. She was really worried, and the only thing that calmed her down was when I asked her if she wanted Papa to come. Now I'm thinking, what if the same thing happens one of these nights and she won't, you know, calm down? Well, eventually she will, but it might take forever. So just short intrusion, I just applied this Shisheido Revitaliscence Skin Glow Foundation, which is super lightweight. I'm gonna go with this Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Cheek Tint in bold pink. As always, applying it almost all over. I don't know if you can see it well. The skin looks so radiant and so glowy. A very tiny bit of contour bronzing situation. My Tom Ford Shape and Illuminate duo, which is ending, and I'm so sad about it. Really, 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 really love it. Sadly, it is really, really expensive. Let's quickly dust off. Anyhow, also all of my friends are sort of planned out for today, and tomorrow we were supposed to have gymnastics class with her, which also got cancelled, you know, like, speak about my luck. So I'll need to really think about what to do with her. Also, bearing in mind that I need to time manage, to be on time back at home, and to cook for her, and to put her to bed also on time, because recently her evening falling asleep has been so terrible. Like, so much so that we put her to bed at 8 o'clock and she won't fall asleep up until 10, where I already lose all of my patience, and then Falco comes to peek over and then she falls asleep in 2 seconds. Can't even put in words what's all that about. Bearing in mind that Falco won't be here, I'll need to tackle it to the end, which means that I need her to cooperate. When you watch this vlog, this week's gonna be anyway over, but I just need everyone to cross fingers for me. Okay. I don't know about you, but I really, really love my makeup. It's so natural, so everyday like. Doesn't even have highlighter. Can't even believe how glowy I look. For finishing touches, let's put this tiny bit of Kess highlighter on the high points, because the rest could fade away throughout the day. I might look like crazy right now. My hair is, as always, a huge mess. Falco just left and I have literally 5 minutes before I go out of the door to pick up Leiah. The snacks are in the oven, preparing something in case she did not eat well, preparing for every occasion and every situation that might occur today, especially given the fact that she was on a bad mood. Taking her lipstick with me, maybe that's gonna better up her mood. By the way, that's one of the things that I purchased whilst being in Eppendorf. She always reaches out for my, you know, makeup, and she loved it. She was dragging it all day long and applying it all the time. They also had few ones that had a color, light color, but she's way too small. I would not want her to, you know, like wear something with color. This smells like vanilla cream. Honestly, it smells so good that you would want to buy it, which thanks God she's not doing, but she's applying it all over the mouth. It's super funny. That goes in my handbag as well. I want to refresh my lips and also to, you know, apply a little bit of blush once again before I head out of the door. Honestly, probably it feels like that. All I'm doing is applying the makeup, but you don't see the cuts. There has been few hours from the last time we talked. I feel like that there is a need for that. I need a little mirror. Also, I was successful in acquiring this little hat, which is by brand Maximo. Honestly, I was thinking about what I said in the vlog earlier, that she chose the ugliest one, and I think that I should really learn to appreciate her choices and also to be more cautious about the words that I say. I know I could opt for not putting this in the video, but I really want to be genuine. We talked about it straight after I stopped filming that day, because Falco once again hinted to me saying like, why would you call it an ugly choice? And I was like, which one did you like more, this one or the other one, the floral? He was like, yeah, I also liked the other floral one more, but you wanted this. If she wanted this, why not accept the fact? And honestly, I think this is the example of self-discovery in the parenthood, how you need to self-grow, how you need to up your game yourself and put yourself to even higher standard and learn alongside your little one. And later on, she had this on and she looked so adorable. All I could think about was Falco's words, which were, I must admit, really true. It was not really good choice of words for her to hear. If I bash her choices all the time, will she become a confident human being? I struggle with my self-confidence really severely. For nothing in this entire world would I wish the same self-doubt for her. Anyhow, long story short, it is actually a very cute one. It has this little front part and then protection in the back. And do you know the funny thing? The hat, the other one, the other sun hat that I wanted to purchase was from the brand called ootd, which is a German family-owned business. And we have the jackets and a lot of things from them, shoes as well. And I really, really love them. And our previous sun hat that Leiah lost was from them as well. You know, before leaving right now, Falco was packing out his suitcase and he found it in there. Good thing that we did not get it, right? Now we have both. Another thing that I got for her is this little bottle. I have been thinking about this one so long. You guys, I really wanted it because it looks so cute. They have different colors with different motifs. This one is with little animals, as you can see, and then there is the sea motif, and then they have also like imaginary characters with pink background. I really wanted that one, but it was sold out. Anyhow, it was in one of the stores and I just could not resist and purchased. It's the brand called 24 Bottles. And after purchasing this one, I really have to admit that it is not as good of a quality as the Leawood one that we use. It is cute, it is small, it's handy, she loves to drink out of it, but it doesn't have good insulence, can one say? I don't know, it's not insulated well. Every time she turns it around, can you see? It just dribbles, which is a terrible thing with the toddler because she makes everything wet. I try to teach her that she has to drink and put it up, but you know, it's a process. And if you want to be worry-free and, you know, like not have one thing more to track with her, I would not recommend this. We have it, and once I bought it, I'm gonna get some use out of it, at least whilst outdoors. Her food is ready, like second lunch thing is ready, so I have to turn off the oven and I'm gonna be back in a second. Hot. Can we talk about these giraffes? Falco is gone and I'm feeding her chicken nuggets from the oven. I'm not a good mom, but in my defense, I think that I hope that she has eaten well in the kindergarten. So this is sort of an add-on snack for a little hunger. We need to cut the cucumber and run. What house looks like when there is no man in it. And by no man, I mean literally no man. Because this is how tidy everything can look like. It is almost 9 p.m. and I don't know if you can really fully see through this very dirty windows this beautiful sunset that we have. Bit better now. What should I say? This is my tired, I've seen it all type of face. I still need to remove the makeup, do the skincare, and then maybe bundle up and watch an episode of anything to just wind down. Essentially, it was a lovely afternoon. We spent it outside. I tried to distract her by having her in the inner city area of our neighborhood. And then our babysitter came, who essentially helps me out. It's not like that I leave Leiah alone with her. And that was definitely a good thing because I could really see how the mood was going down. But essentially, she is really taking the absence of Falco very personal, as expected. And when I picked her up at the daycare, the caregiver told me that we have never seen her scream like that for this long. Apparently she had like total meltdown in the morning. So we don't know, maybe we overdid with like preparing her or trying to prepare her for the absence of Valgo for these 3 days. They essentially don't really have, feeling of time. So I don't know what would have been best. Maybe not even say anything and just, repeat that he's at work. Long story short, I just feel exhausted. Even though day was okay, I feel like that I was also tense a little bit, worried how she's gonna cope with it. And right now I'm trying to, use the most out of the existing bit of the evening that we have, because I know the night can be a really tough night if she has to process the bad morning in the daycare, and bearing in mind how often she repeated one and the same thing, that Papa is on the train, Papa is working, Papa will come soon, Mama picked me up, don't cry. Those were the sentences that she would repeat over and over again. You could definitely see that it was sort of accompanying her, no matter how much I tried to distract her. I think I'm gonna go up and remove the makeup and just call it a day. You guys, we are at the end of this video. I just realized that I did not finish it by saying thank you once again for tuning in, for spending your time, for watching this very long vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I would be, as always, very, very grateful for any kind of comment, feedback. Are you loving this kind of vlogs? Everyday life in a very true form of it, as much as I can portray it. Let me know. Or is there anything else that you would want me to include, change, switch up? I wish you a sunny weekend ahead. And as always, I'm gonna see you in my next one.